I'm a producer, songwriter, outreach leader. Music isn't an idea. Music is a passion. I'm pretty sure you have something that you're passionate about, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't an idea. That means it was instilled in me, right?
Right.
So therefore, it was instilled in me. So the way that I bring my ideas out is my final product of my music. My genre of music is predominantly inspiration. So therefore, I can't say it's R&B. I can't say it's rap. I can't say it's rock. It's just inspiration,
Right.
and everything else falls under that rim, under that umbrella.
Well, I feel like we need more inspirational music anyway.
We do. Look at the world.
Right.
Look at when you turn on the news. What's positive?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Only thing positive right now in the news is just gas prices, right?
Who have you worked with in the past?
I worked with B.O.B. He's a Grammy Award winning artist. It was a pleasure working with him. I worked with Swaggy ENT, the majority of their artists. Swaggy ENT was ran by NFL football player Brian McKinnon and Pleasure P. We did a lot of work with those guys. Bolo, the producer, he got that Watch Me Whip and then record. That's like my right hand guy when I go to Atlanta. So.
Name a few things that you have accomplished.
Accomplished lately, having accountability. You know, it's a lot. You can accomplish a lot of things, but not have any type of discipline. What I've accomplished here lately to be a real disciplined person. You know, be very disciplined in what I do. You know? So, what makes an artist, man. His ability to be able to stand out and be yourself, and be accepted for who he is. That's what makes an artist an artist. Somebody who able to be themselves and make their own art. Look at Michelangelo. We start talking about art. He was an artist of his own art. He didn't go out drawing other people's art. Beethoven was an artist of his own art that he composed.
Right.
He didn't compose anybody else's music because he couldn't hear. Right?
Right.
This man.
That's an interesting perspective. I guess I add my 2 cents. A lot of times people are inspired by other people, but it's a difference between being inspired and actually duplicating those
Right.
people.
They try to be those people.
Yeah. Because you have to have, I mean, like, yeah, you have a foundation built upon that artist, but it's like you have to have your own style. You have to be versatile.
A good example, Andre 3000 and B.O.B.
Mm-hmm.
Right. B.O.B. reminds me of Andre 3000, but B.O.B. is B.O.B.
Right.
You know, he ain't out there trying to be Andre 3000
Right.
versus Young Thug and Lil Wayne. Young Thug wants to be a blood, and he wants to do this, he wants to do that, you know.
Right.
I'm not bashing him, man, but it's just, he's a great example of what not to do. Be yourself in any situation. Be yourself. Be your own. Be your own. Be your own.
As far as like youth goes, do you feel like specific genres have an impact on our young people?
Yes, because unfortunately now what you televise is what people look up to. Back then we had the Tupacs, we had the Nas, and we had all that positive music. So a lot of people in our era, that's why we're very prudent and reasonable people. You get what I'm saying? So therefore we was influenced by such good music. Go back to the 90s. That was an era, right? You can go back to the 80s. That was an era, man. Like people wasn't violent.
Right.
People wasn't on drugs. I didn't know what marijuana was till I became a teenager. Right. When this new music started coming in. So, you know, it has a big influence. Because they do what they see, and they think that that's cool.
Right.
Like, a lot of times, you know, even my little nephews and nieces, they be running around the house and shouting these songs, and I'm like, what did you just say? It's almost like they're speaking a different language. And
Right.
I'm sitting here, I'm trying to decode it, like, what does that mean?
Right.
Rah, rah. I'm like, what is that?
Right.
So, to me, I think it's making our youth retarded. Really, it's making them very retarded. Making them more violent. I mean, back in the day when we were growing up, when you and I was growing up, it was rare to see somebody sprung out on drugs.
Yeah.
You didn't see that every day. You didn't. I don't care if they lived in the Bronx or downtown Compton or Atlanta. You just didn't see it that much.
Right.
You know, the ones that you saw was probably like 2 or 3. Like, man, you heard about such and such got sent to boot camp, the whole 9 yard.
Right.
You didn't get that every day.
Right.
And when they came back, they was a new person.
Mm-hmm.
But no, absolutely, I think it does
Right.
have a big influence on our kids.
Right.